Looks like Stefon Diggs is out here with his hand in a peanut butter jar. Also, he getting his Diddy Puff Daddy TD Jake on. But look, this is my thing. I really don't have a problem with the gay community. This is just news. I never had an issue with gay people. I don't even look at them that way. You know what I'm saying? They cool with me. I'm cool with them. But it seems like he's getting some backlash about this. Let's get into the video and see what this dude talking about.
Okay, because in October of 2025, Stefon Diggs filed a lawsuit against you, accusing you of spreading false allegations, defamation, libel, alleging the accusations were fabricated and damaging his reputation. So leading up to that lawsuit, did you go public and accuse him of the situation that night? The situation in the Porsche?
October 2024, that's what I thought you were going to reference. October 2024, 1 year prior to that October 2025 situation, that's when I spoke up.
Oh, okay.
And I spoke up because he had a reunion game. When I say he, I'm referencing Stefon. He had a reunion game in Houston. He's playing for the Bills. He's playing for the Texans at this point in time. The Texans play the Bills. It's a big deal because his old team, people felt like they were going to make a Super Bowl run. Josh Allen's in Houston. Let's see what happens, right? He takes the field that day, and on his eye black, it reads FREECHP, free chap. I come from Baltimore, Maryland. I know what free somebody mean. You know what I mean? Like, I know what that means. Obviously, somebody's locked up. For those who don't know, that means somebody's locked up, and I would like to spread the word to say this person shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So the world of attention that's inquisitive enough is now questioning who's Chow. That's linked to Charlie Jordan. That's his government name. Charles Jordan, Chuck Jordan, something like that. I start getting mentioned because they say, oh shit, that's the guy from the assault video that was with Stefon's brother. All of the above. It's gone viral at this point in time so people know. At that point in time, I get triggered all over again. And now I'm trying to be my own vigilante and say, hey, newsflash, none of this shit should be going on. These guys did this to me. So I speak up. And then from that October 24, by way of that eye black, because I didn't know anything before, that's why I didn't give his name to the police. You got to think, bro, and I'm going to get back to the topic. I just want to say this. If I have changed my life from that of being a snotty-nosed kid running around in Baltimore City, getting involved in anything in the realm of criminal activity don't make sense at this point in my big age where I now have kids and I'm living and leading by example to be an upstanding citizen. Why am I be jumped back in the trick bag in order to prove a point to guys that I don't even know for being street guys? And all I'm doing is putting clothes on your back because you asked me to and you pay me to.
What is he actually alleging, man? Let's get to it. What is he saying? Because to me, he ain't really saying nothing. Is he alleging they had a sexual encounter or something? Or is he alleging that Stefon Diggs is a shower shark? Well, if anybody been to jail, you know what a shower shark is. I don't want to explain and get demonetized, but what is he actually alleging? Because I'm not going to lie, I ain't looked into this too much. It's just popular. You know what I'm saying? At this moment, from what this guy is saying. But according to this video, I ain't really heard him say nothing. And if anybody know in the comment section, please let me know.
I'm building a business because you paid me to do it. Why should I now hold some street code to some guys that I didn't even commit no crime with? In my mind, snitching is a problem. It's a problem because I think it's a character flaw. If I say, yo, bro, let's go rob this bank together, we both amicably agree that we're going to rob the bank together. And then we get in this bank, we get in a jam, and then I go tell the police, oh, I had no intention on robbing the bank. I don't even.
That is what snitching is. Snitching is when you willingly participate in the crime with other people, and then just to get a lighter sentence, you tell. This other stuff they be calling snitching is not really snitching. It's a bunch of people that never been in the street and they making up rules behind some shit they ain't never been in. They don't even know what it actually is. That's the problem with a lot of this internet stuff. A lot of these people just hear about it and talk about it, but they never lived it.
Even know this motherfucker, it was all him. That's a character flaw. So even as I'm going about handling my business and just daily life, I think it's a misrepresentation of who I am at my core if you think I'm a snake, and I'm not a snake. So in that mind frame, I'm not holding loyalty to guys that, one, I don't even know, two, attack me in a way that I shouldn't even be attacked for just putting clothes on somebody's back. It don't make sense to me. So back to the topic. Yes, I speak to the police. Yes, I tell the people, I told the police exactly what happened. And when I filed that police report in October of 2024, now knowing all of these different things, it falls on deaf ears. Nobody.
Now, that's not snitching, but I would consider that dry snitching. For one, you said you was a street dude or you changed your life or whatever the case may be. If you was changing your life, why the hell you even interacting with these people and you changed your life? That's how you keep yourself in stuff, because you said you quit, but guess what? Guess what? You didn't. Because that's how you got in this situation. You went back to that type of stuff again. So you really ain't got nothing to do, but what to do is to blame yourself for that. Because you went back to this bullshit when you wasn't supposed to.
does anything. Why? More power, more money, more influence, all of the above. But this guy don't shut the fuck up. And the reason I didn't shut the fuck up is because I felt like if I continue to tell the truth over and over again, we'll finally get somewhere. I have a big problem with misrepresentation and misinformation. There's a bullshit quote that says, the definition of insanity. Do you know this quote? The definition of insanity is to
do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome.
Correct. I think that's bullshit. You wanna know why? Because that's not the definition of insanity. If you have a moment, I can go on a tangent and you can look up the actual definition of insanity, but that's bullshit and it's a lie. Tom Brady once said, if I do a play and I deem it to be right, and the defense fucked up or my offense fucked up, I'm running the same fucking play again. I'm gonna do it over and over and over and over again until it fucking works. If I do push-ups, 100 push-ups a day for 100 days, I will look different than how I look right now. That said, that quote is bullshit. And it's not the definition of insanity. I don't know if we have it, but that's not the fucking definition of insanity. So when people misrepresent things, a lie unchecked becomes that of the truth. So when I'm speaking against people who have multi-millions of followers at attention, it's very important that I speak in matter of fact for you to know and be able to decipher bullshit from fact. And
Look, I gotta say something. Look, by his own analogy, that even goes to himself. Now let's just keep it real. We don't know if you're telling the truth or not. We just see you on the screen. I thought I seen you talking about you had some type of sexual encounter with that Stefon Diggs brother. But you on here talking about some other shit and some fake street shit and making up all these analogies about the shit, and man, that ain't gonna cut it, man. Where is the hard, tangible facts, evidence about these allegations you got? If you was doing an interview, you would have thought about, that's the first thing you gonna bring. You gonna bring the irrefutable proof, evidence, or whatever shit you got to say, hey, nigga, I'm telling the truth. And here go the shit right here. I got text messages, I got this. We live in a day and age of information. You trying to tell me you couldn't come on this episode right here, excuse me, and bring some evidence? But you got all these sayings and all these definitions you want to talk about. Get to the fucking real. To me, this ain't nothing but some bullshit, bro. Now, I don't know if you did anything with the boy or not, or if the boy is alleged to do something, or if he jumped on you. But look, this right here, what I see right here, this just some bullshit, fam. He ain't really talking about shit. The man talking in circles. You always be weary of niggas who talk in circles. If you never get into the fucking point, then what is we talking about? Let's just be honest. Get to the fucking facts. Get to the shit that we here to see. Get to the tangible evidence. In the courtroom, nigga, they don't allow you to just willy-nilly and just be talking to all these motherfucking theatrics and shit. No. You gotta get to the fucking proof. Hard evidence proof. Pause. Well, anyway, tell me what you guys think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys back here again in another video.